love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the
Everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. The time has come. Alright.
All right, guys, we're going to get started in just a few minutes. It's morning. We're going to get this going. All right. Good morning. Today's the day. It's been a long time coming, and it looks like it's here. So we are going to get some fun started, and yeah, we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna watch this thing. I haven't been around for a while. I know you guys are last night was a big night. I tried to stay up. I couldn't do it. So this morning we're going to do a little bit of watching. We're going to put it up and we're going to get going. So I hear these are about 15 minutes long. And they're just short little stories. So let's get started. I figure I haven't done any live reactions. I haven't done any real promoing for this. It's literally just been silent for a minute, just been busy. The world's been crazy. But yeah, we're going to watch. I've been waiting for this for far too long. This story. So quick predictions. So aside from getting to see the death of Yaddle and the start of Dooku's true falling, right? Because he was already kind of on the ropes about the Jedi and the way that they were running things. And it seems like this was his, final, straw that broke the camel's back. So, yeah, I think we're going to get to see him kill Yaddle. I think we're going to get to see, I think Ahsoka's story is going to be fantastic. I do think that we are going to get to see Ahsoka defeating an Inquisitor to get lightsaber crystals. We'll see how authentic that stays to E.K. Johnson's novel. There is there's this ongoing debate that the writers of Star Wars have to hold true to, old, these old books, these old EU characters. And when we start to sway away from them, people get upset. And I think that it's, a big part of why Star Wars fandom has always had this clashing between the two. So we're going to watch, we're going to, see what they did with these characters. I'm very curious, as everybody knows. I'm a huge Ahsoka fan. It really, her character really spoke to me. Welcome, General Grievous 19. If this is first time here, get down there, subscribe, like. We do still have the PlayStation sitting back there that we are going to give away as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. So be sure to stick around and hang out for that on the channel. Make sure to look for updates. We're like 115 away from dropping that giveaway and from starting the application process to get your entries. So keep your eyes out for that. But yeah, we're going to see some cool shit right now. I think that this Ahsoka story, for me, there's a lot of cards in play. There's a lot of limbo going on right now because I'm curious to see what they're going to show us involving Anakin and Ahsoka, as far as, did he have premonitions on this? And is this another one of his force visions that he was determined to not let come true, kind of willed the force into doing his bidding, so to speak, as far as like these force visions? I mean, he had one about his mother, boom, dead. Had one about Padme, boom, dead. So this is the one that he actually ends up saving. And it might be the one that I don't want to say tries the hardest, because he tries really hard to keep Padme alive, or to keep Padme safe. But ultimately, I think this is the one that this is where it comes true. This is where, he has a force vision and it plays out exactly as his force vision showed him. So I think that could be really interesting. The Ahsoka story in general here is a really interesting one for me, just because I'm so attached to the character. And then we have, we have the Anakin storyline with Ahsoka. We have Ahsoka getting gathered by the Jedi. I'm going to say it wrong. By Plo Koon. And then obviously her training with Anakin, and then hopefully that Inquisitor shot that we see in the trailer. I'm hoping that is a sixth brother sort of manipulation adaptation from E.K. Johnson's novel Ahsoka, but I also hope that we get to see that quick moment of and I hope we hear the song, right? For me, the song is the biggest thing. I'm going to cut my music real quick. For me, the song is the biggest thing, right? I want to hear when Ahsoka talks about the crystals, or if she meditates on finding new crystals. I want to hear that song. I want to hear not the light, fluffery, fairy tale. Let me see if I have one here. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to hear here. Let me do this. I don't want to hear this kind of shit, right? I don't want to hear that magical shit. I don't want to hear, oh, I'm meditating about my lightsabers. No, I want to hear some dark shit, right? I want to hear the dark counter song that E.K. Johnson's novel really dictates, right? It really, really illustrates how there's a dark song attached that she hears. It's a song similar to her own, but it's got a dark counter song, counter tone to it. So it's a very interesting. Yeah, I just woke up. It's a very interesting dynamic as far as how do you pull from the literary illustrations to make them good stories, right? And hopefully we're going to see that. So I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm just going to put the stream on. I'm going to mute. I'm not going to mute my mic, but I'm going to mute the audio going to the computer so that I can really watch and dive in. And I don't usually do a lot of these live streams. I don't usually do a lot of these live streams. I don't usually do a lot of live viewings because I do get so reactive. And so I might actually put on my other headset. That way the mic's not in the way. I think I might do that real quick. Hold on. Ha 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 ha. Much better. Much. Ha 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 ha. Okay. All right. So hopefully that sounds okay. It sounds all right to me. All right. So yeah, we're gonna find out what's what right now, man. Let's turn this up so I can actually hear myself. All right. There we go. All right, yeah, we're going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. Either way, it's Star Wars content. You guys know me. I don't really get too negative on the content myself. So let me pull up a screen so I can have this on a screen. Oh, why aren't you in dark mode? Come on, man. Dark mode. Enable dark mode here, guy. Come on. There we go. All right, that way my light is right. All right. So has everybody seen it? Anybody in here? You guys have already seen it, I'm gathering. Everybody who's I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. I'm not going to put it on the screen anyway, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So all right. So let's jump okay, so none of you guys have seen it. All right, that's cool. Like I said, I'm just going to throw it on a second screen. I'm going to mute the computer audio coming to me, and that way you don't have to. So let's try it. Let's see here. Let's go to 1 and see if this is going to work right. So, ha 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 ha. Let's see how it works. Hold on. Okay, you guys are going to hear an entrance. Pause that. All right, guys, give me 10 seconds. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna hook this up on another TV, and we are going to get this party started. Obviously, I was not prepared. This has been bring music a little lower. Okay, that better. Obviously, I was not prepared for for today. Things have been insane here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's jump in the chat while this is loading. Oh, there we go. Boom. Let's lower that a little bit. Okay. So let's get in the chat real quick. I don't even know what that is, so I'm honestly unaware. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying watching Andor right now as it is anyway, Dan. So let's just be real. Yep, did that buffering. Okay, so what the I'm glad these are only 15 minutes. So, and I don't even know if I'm going to watch them in order, to be honest. I might just watch the Ahsoka ones outright, but I don't know if there's an underlining story or what. So, for Christ's sake. Don't make me do it on my phone. I'll do it on my phone. There we go. I want to put that. Don't mind me, guys. Just having technical difficulties. Don't mind me. Okay, let's see if I can do this proper. If I have to do it this way, I'll do it this way. I don't mind. Yeah, see, you got to be smarter than the technology. All right, guys. So it is in the background, but I don't care if they strike me. Strike me down if you must. All right, here we go. So we're watching the first one. It's wow. Oh, you want me to count you down? All right, hold on. Here, I'll watch with you. Hold on. All right, I'm going to start at the very beginning at the zeros. So I'm going to count you guys down. All right, screw it. We're going to do it now. Let me know if you hear it in the background. These mics are pretty good at rejecting all of that other stuff. So let me know if you guys hear it in the background, please. And yeah, we're just going to go. So, all right, ready? Everybody, here we go. 0 zeros, episode 1, life and death. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So Disney Plus just. All right, and like I said, let me know if you hear this in the background. I want to know because I am looking up at a larger screen. I'm watching it somewhere else, and if you guys hear it, well, you shouldn't hear too much of it, but I'll lower my mic a little bit because honestly, if I get overexcited, you're gonna know it. So yeah, let's just we'll keep it low for you guys. I love seeing the old I love seeing the old villages. Like that's so pre-empire. Yeah, like I said, let me know if you can hear it now because I lowered the mic a little bit. Good, perfect. I'm glad you can't hear it because it's up in the background pretty loud in my room. Dude, I just got chills. She looks so much like Ahsoka. She looks so much like her mother. I love her mother's markings though. Including credits, I think this one is about this one is 18 minutes, including intro and credits. So these are the ones that I'm most interested in. And thanks for being here, you guys. I know it's early in the morning and we're doing what we do, but you know, I literally couldn't help myself. I couldn't stay up last night. Oh my God, look at those eyes. So piercing at such a young age. I should be wearing my Ahsoka shirt for this, but I'm not. I'm saving that. Those are like loth cats. That's cute. Man, it trips me out. She looks so much like Ahsoka. Yeah, those little loth cat tails. God, her homeworld is beautiful. Look at her little feet. Mhm. A thank you to the gods, the wills. She feels the suffering. Mm. That's a big loaf cat. He just snatched her up. It's similar to Bad Batch anime. It seems like this is all very Clone Wars animation, to be honest. It all seems very Clone Wars animation. It seems like that's what Dave and the crew were going for. She's riding a giant saber cat. Oh man. Everybody's looking at her like, what the hell? Here it comes. Ahsoka is Jedi. Hello, Charlie. That's right. I'm going to take a nap now. Oh, that was it. Okay. See, they're that short, man. That's what I'm saying. They're really short. All right. Yeah, they're really short. I love it. Okay, let's see real quick. Let's see. I kind of want to. It kind of seems like. I mean, are we gonna? Are they in order? Is the question. It doesn't seem like it, right? It seems like. So it seems like they're not in order. It seems like it's like Ahsoka and then Justice Choice, Sith Lord, Practice Makes Perfect, and Resolve. So should I just go through? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys real quick. There's only a couple of us in here. I kind of feel like I'm just gonna go through the Ahsoka stuff right now and then go back through the Dooku stuff at a later. So I think that's how I'm gonna run this. If that's cool with you guys, I mean, I know it doesn't really matter. But I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll make this the Ahsoka stream. We'll talk about Ahsoka. We'll do a little aftermath. You guys want to chat, whatever, and then I'll do the Dooku stuff probably tomorrow morning. Yeah, I think we'll do the Dooku stuff tomorrow, and then we'll do Andor. We'll talk Andor at the same time. But yeah, I think I'm just going to stick to the Ahsoka stuff. So I'm going to jump forward if you guys want to jump forward. Um, I don't. I see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it seems like Ahsoka would have been in the order right after. But yeah, I mean, you're talking about two Jedi dispatch. Jedi Knights investigate mysterious death of one of their own. That's Yaddle. So they're three story arcs, but it seems like they did Ahsoka's first, and then Dooku, and then Ahsoka. So I don't. I mean, I guess this is. I guess there is a time order. Yes, there's a time order because they're going. Ahsoka gets drafted. I call it drafted. Ahsoka gets drafted. Dooku and Qui Gon. Then it's Dooku, Qui Gon, and Mace, and then it's Yaddle. And then it's Yaddle Dooku, and then it's Anakin. And so it's like before the war, why the war, Anakin in the war, Ahsoka after the war. So I think I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go right into 5. It's a 12-minute video. It's a 12-minute. I'm gonna just jump into 5. We'll do the Ahsoka stuff today. We'll do the Dooku stuff tomorrow. That way, I'm not taking up your whole morning with the shenanigans. But I do like it. It's a good way to start off Star Wars. It's a good way to start off the day, and I love it. So we're gonna jump into 5. So if you're following along, if you're watching along, we're gonna skip 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna jump into 5, and then we're gonna go back tomorrow. We're gonna watch the Dooku stuff together, and then go from there. So I'm not gonna watch the Dooku stuff. I might watch Andor today by myself because I'm not really streaming on Andor. This is something that I've been waiting a long time for. This is really special to me. The Ahsoka story stuff is very close to my heart, and I want to make sure to get this in without any spoilers. So I don't really the Dooku stuff. That's all great story and great filler and great background stuff for the start of the war and the turn of the Dooku, but for me, the Ahsoka stuff is what I really don't want anybody to spoil and what I really want to get my teeth into. So we're gonna go ahead and jump to 5, and I'm gonna do the same thing. It's right here. It's on my phone, and I'm streaming it up there. So we're gonna okay. So we're at zeros. If you want to follow along, we're at zeros, and then we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. This is 5, 5, 5, 5. Number 5. This is kind of the ones I've been waiting for because this is the one with the Anakin premonitions and stuff. This is the big one, guys. This one and 6. 6 is the biggest one for me because I think that's the story that ties into the E.K. Johnson novel. But for me, this is a big one because I want to see if they show Anakin's premonition. I want to see if they show Anakin This one's going to be awesome. This is how she survives Order 66. So here we go. Okay. Starts off with Anakin running in the temple. Younger Anakin, no long hair yet. Oh shit! Did you guys catch that? Yo, 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 yo! Stop the music. We're backing up 10 seconds. Did y'all see that when he entered? When he entered, did y'all catch that first watch? Did y'all catch Kanan, Caleb Doom on the right with his master? Watch. I mean, you can't see my screen, but it's right there on the right. There's Caleb and Depa watching Ahsoka. Yes, dude. Yes. Kanan. Oh, all the masters are there. Ooh. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, and it recedes on her. How dope. She's amazing. He's so bored. He's a savage. Uh, oh, that's so good, dude. Kanan is enthralled by her. God, I love how hard on her he is. He is so hard on her. Oh, I got goosebumps, guys, everywhere. Like, if I don't know if you're from the South, call it chicken skin. Man, I like master, like apprentice. Oh shit, this is amazing. Oh, dude, this is so good. Oh, you're so good, Anakin. That was quick. Hey, Snips. Of course, it's Jesse. She's not even all there, man. See, and that just goes to show how good the clones were. Wow, as soon as she wakes up, huh? She's literally drunk. Douche, douche, douche. Can't do it with one saber, Anakin. Exactly. Mm-hmm. To teach you how to protect yourself. Almost. Come on, show me the trip to Ilum, man. Come on, you can do it. She changed. It's later. Ah, now she's got the 2. Damn it, I wanted to see that trip. Good old Rex. Nice time jumping, though. Oh. What a great segue. What a great segue. Such a good segue, man. God, Dave. Fuck. Amazing. That was it. That was it. Yo, these 15-minute, these 12-minute, what was that one? Yo, that 10-minute, that's 10 minutes, man. These things are so short. They hook you and then they're done, bro. That was amazing. See, and that's okay. I was wrong. No Anakin premonition. But man, how how close to that training was Order 66, man? I mean, the clones had to feel almost instinctive about that. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna finish this last one, and then we're gonna talk for a few, and then we're gonna bounce. This is gonna be a short hour-ish stream, but bro, that was fire. These are just, man. This is like teasers. These is like bait, man. This isn't even fair. All right. So same these. Okay, we're back. We're on number 6. We're gonna start it in 15 seconds. That was amazing. We're going to jump into this next one, and then we're going to finish these off. So here we go. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. All right, this is number 6. This is number 6. And this is the one. This is the one, man. Please, 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 Dave Filoni, show me what I want to see. Please, 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 please show me what I'm begging you to see, my guy. Come on. Let's go, Dave. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. Do it to me. Come on. Do it. Do it. I want to see it. Oh, shit. Padme's funeral, guys. Yo. He saw her. Oh, there's Rex. So this is immediately after Order 66. Please, Dave, please show it to me. Please, please. looks like Rada. Ashla. They did do it. That's good, Dave.
might you be?
Please show me them. The sisters? Come on, the sisters. Oh, it's Bale. So, if you don't think that Dave Filoni has an outright plan for the future of Star Wars, I think you're sadly mistaken. This is all preparation for the evolution that's coming in Star Wars. Now, it seems to me that was fantastic. Just the Ahsoka parts. Now, we will get into the Dooku parts tomorrow. I'll watch Andor on my own. But I got to say, this is pretty awesome to, to have these little pearls. Now, oh yeah, there's a ton of Filoni doubters. There's a ton of people that feel like the front office, Kathleen and all those fun people, they do doubt Dave. They do think that Dave's not in charge, that all things don't run past Dave's desk. Everybody is under the impression that Dave is only handling certain projects, and I don't believe that. I really believe that Dave is is overseeing everything that's going on at Lucasfilm. Everything that's put out from Star Wars is a planned thing. I don't think these directors are just off on their own doing their own thing. The writing group is out doing their own thing. To me, it seems like there we go. Dave is completely inwoven into everything going on, and I know a lot of people haven't been happy with the Bobas and the Kenobis, and the Andor was a surprise. I think to most people, not to me. But I think if you're doubting Dave Filoni's storytelling abilities, and if you're doubting the long play that's coming, um, this isn't the Feige world. This isn't the MCU that's had years and years of success. The MCU is having major issues. It's not a Disney thing. It's an MCU thing. And because the MCU has been the flag, flying under the Disney flag for a long time, making all this content pre Phase 4. So really, ultimately, it's not a Disney issue. It's not a Disney problem. It's for all lack of intents and purposes, it's Feige's failure, which is going on with Marvel. It feels like, but for Star Wars, uh, our guy is doing a really good job. Um, I think we are going to see a lot more of Boba in Mando. I think the whole Boba arc was to set up why Boba follows Din into battle to Mandalore. I think that was a big part of why that show was written that way. Um, Kenobi was Kenobi. Everybody, I lost money, so if you're hating on Kenobi, and I liked it and I lost my ass on it, hate it if you want. But this is unique because Dave's got a master plan with Ahsoka, right? And I haven't watched the Dooku stuff, so I can't get into what that stuff is yet. But just on the Ahsoka stuff, just covering the Ahsoka stuff, it's very well done. It's very well done from her gathering, from her from the Jedi coming to get her to the end of the war and her calling herself Ashla. That's an homage to E.K. Johnson's novel. Um, Again, I would have liked to have seen the first Inquisitor give her get her crystals back and make that quick lightsaber. Would have taken a second. Um, and this is a funny perspective to me. I agree. I think Dave, whenever there's an Ahsoka story, it's awesome, and really almost perfection in Star Wars telling, right? And yeah, maybe some of the other characters he doesn't know. I can't say he doesn't know as well. He's not as invested in, right? Ahsoka, he's invested 1,000% into the Ahsoka story. He helped create that character against George's, really against George's advice, right? Ahsoka was a character that not a lot of people liked in the beginning, and yet he has written her into a masterpiece of what a Jedi is and what a Jedi should be, right? She's got a little Kenobi, she's got a little Anakin, and she's got a compass, a true North compass, and that's what makes her unique. And I hope that Dave illustrates that in the upcoming Ahsoka novel, is that she is a Ronin, right? Especially in these last two, in that last Ahsoka 6, the episode 6 from Tales. You really see that she's a Ronin. She's a warrior without master, right? She's a samurai without a master. And she follows what she chooses is justice, is her true north. And her true north, she's not worried about killing an inquisitor. She's not worried about the bad, any of that. She's worried about justice. This dude came in, burned down the village she was living in, is threatening people she cares about. And all she knows there is that this is the line. This is where I draw the line. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more homage to the E.K. Johnson novel, maybe having, the town burned down, her beat that, and then end up on Bale's ship without his knowledge. I feel like that would have been a nice added homage to the E.K. Johnson novel. But nevertheless, it works the same way for me. She's getting back into the fight. You see how she gets back into the fight in Dave's storytelling. So yeah, there's a lot of yeah, it's an homage. Um, well, I mean, canon continuity is a matter of perspective. We're not the writers. We're not the storyteller. We're the people that are being told the story, right? So for all of us to sit here and think that we know better than the person that served at the right hand of the man who created this stuff, if you think that we know better than Dave, that's arrogant. That's ego, right? Just because you followed Star Wars your whole life, just because I followed Star Wars my whole life, doesn't mean that I know more than the guy who's writing it right now, the guy who's creating it, the guy who's authorizing it. That's vain. It's vain to feel like that. The only person that can really truly judge the body of work that Dave Filoni has put out is George. George Lucas is the only one who has the right to truly judge this body of work that Dave Filoni is passing through Lucasfilms. Anything else is vain. That's ego. George created this world. Dave served as George's apprentice for a decade and has done a really good job with canon. I know a lot of people don't like it, and that's okay. You're allowed not to like it. But it's Dave's show. It's Dave's content to run now, right? He's in the hot seat. He's in the executive vice president of production seat. It's all roads run through that office to get to us. And to think outright that Dave, that you know more than Dave about what is canon and what is not, that's a vain statement. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's the truth. Yeah, I'd like the book version more too. But it's not our story to tell. E.K. Johnson was given the authorization to write a story. It's a great story. It's a story I like a lot. I hold a lot of those stories that she told to be great. But she didn't write the character. She didn't have any part in the development of the character. She wrote a story that she saw and that was approved by Lucasfilm. But ultimately, what goes into canon, what we see on screen, goes through Dave, goes through the screenwriters, goes through the writing room. And he's been very good to us pulling pieces out of the EU and out of Legends because he knows people love those stories. But to think that we know more than Dave, to think that I can't sit with a straight face and say, "Oh, I know more than Dave. Dave's an idiot." That's awful storytelling. You're never going to hear those words come out of my mouth. I hold a lot of faith in Dave Filoni. I hold a lot of faith in what's coming out of Lucasfilm right now. I think Lucasfilm is on the upswing. I think a lot of the stories that we're getting right now are, as much as people hate it, again, I've said it for years, all roads are going to lead to the sequels. So if you don't like the sequels, you're not going to like what they're building now. So if you don't like it, don't watch. Or if you do watch, complain about it like always. You're not going to hear me complain about it because I'm grateful to be getting Star Wars content after so many years of not having any. And then watching the fandom implode for the third time in my life over what they believe is right and wrong in storytelling in Star Wars. For me, these are just added this is like cherry on top of a sundae, right? This is cheese and bacon on a salad that you shouldn't put on there, right? This is like the good stuff you shouldn't have on that you're like, "Ooh, I'm just going to throw that little cherry on top." That's what Dave is giving us right now. Dave is giving us the whipped cream and cherry on top of the sundae he's already created. And I'm for it. I'm 100% for it. There's little pearls in this show, little itty bitty pearls that are brilliant, right? Caleb Doom sitting there while Ahsoka is training and going through her, what do you call that? Parts of her trial, right? Training that all Jedi go through that Anakin feels is weak sauce, right? There's Caleb watching Ahsoka do this, and Anakin's like, this is boring. Any Jedi should be able to do this. This is boring, right? Yeah, I mean, this was really well done. The Ahsoka portion of this was really well done. I'm really happy. I'm not gonna sit here and say that didn't follow. Here, let me get my. In fact, I'm gonna get my voice out. Hold on. I'm gonna get my favorite voice out. Hold
on. This isn't Star Wars. It wasn't just the way I wanted it. Dave is awful and Star Wars is dead because it didn't follow my vision of what I wanted. Why am I not writing Star Wars?
That's how it feels constantly in the Star Wars community. Constantly. You didn't do it my way. You didn't do it the way I wanted to do it. So it's trash. I don't buy into that. Dave Filoni is truly the best person you could have at the captain's wheel, behind the ship, pushing us forward into the future. There's not a better person that could have been put in that position. Jon Favreau wouldn't have done a good job in that position. He's a great storyteller, but he didn't sit at the right hand of the master, right? Dave's got a unique perspective, and I have no doubt to this day that Dave Filoni has conversations with George about canon, has conversations with George about direction he's taking. What mentor doesn't get phone calls from the people that they mentored? Who? I get phone calls from the people that I mentor, from my apprentices, and they're masters of their own craft now, far beyond my knowledge, far beyond what I am. And they still call for help. What apprentice doesn't call their mentor for help, for guidance, for advice? I firmly believe that Dave and George have, if at the minimum, once a month, they have a phone call, or Dave makes a trek to see George. I would like to say maybe weekly, maybe every 2 weeks, because that's how often I would love to talk to some of my mentors for guidance. Hey, I'm thinking about this. What do you think? Hey, you created this. What do you think? To think that conversation isn't happening, I believe it wholeheartedly, because I call my mentors for advice still to this day, because no one is infallible. We're all flawed and we all make mistakes. And I could see Dave saying, I don't know about this. George, will you give it a look? Or, hey, man, can I have some advice? What mentor would say no? No, you're on your own, kid. Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you. Right? To me, it doesn't seem the case. So, yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of changes from written adaptation. Look, any written adaptation, from book to silver screen, or to the big screen, or to television, or whatever you want to call it, from a book to a screenplay, they're never the same. Ever, 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 right? A great movie like Ready Player One, right? I love Ready Player One. It's one of my favorite movies to watch. Go from the book to that. Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. Read the books, go to the movies. The adaptation is never equal. You don't have enough time to tell the full adaptation of every literary masterpiece that's written about a content. You don't. The Lord of the Rings probably didn't. The House of Dragons probably doesn't. The Harry Potter, Star Wars, all of Marvel, all of these things take literary adaptations. They're writing an adaptation from a book or a comic or something along the lines, and you're taking that full version onto the screen. Nothing adapts perfectly. Nothing. Even Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I hate the ending of the movies. I love the ending of the books. I hate the ending of the movies. There's one scene that ruins the whole thing for me. It's not perfect, but we get something out of it, right? We get a visual representation on television or movie, right? it's never perfect, and neither will this, right? Including the Ahsoka story, right? Dave, I would love for Dave to have held true to the novel. I knew he wasn't going to. So we get the adaptation that Dave gives us. Dave dictates canon, and Dave is the best person to do that, sitting at the right hand of the master for so long. So I digressed. This was amazing. The Ahsoka portion of the Tales of the Jedi was great. And I look forward to the Ahsoka show where Dave gets to dive even deeper into a 6 or 8 arc episodic show about Ahsoka after the Purge, after the Empire's demise. So it's a great story. I dug the baby Ahsoka. I dug the training that she went through, going through Order 66 training without going through Order 66 training. The clones practicing Order 66 without practicing Order 66. It was rad. The clones knowing that subconscious in the chip, there's an order that's just like this, and they execute it perfectly every time, and no one sees that they whatever. I loved it. It was great. I would have liked it to have been a little darker like the trailer, but man, Anakin was awesome in that. There's a lot of good that come out of this. I dig it. I love seeing that Clone Wars style art. That animation style from the Clone Wars is so good, and it makes me so happy. And tomorrow morning, I think we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do we're gonna do the Dooku episodes tomorrow. We're gonna get on episodes 2, 3, and 4 of Tales of the Jedi tomorrow morning. I think we'll just do it again at 8 a.m. unless I get hit by a bus. So come back and join us again. We still got this PlayStation to give away. If you haven't subscribed already, get down there, subscribe, like, share this with your friends. As soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will be sharing the rules of entry, and there are very strict rules this time for the giveaway because people wanted to play shenanigans with the Fortnite giveaways. So there is a very strict protocol to get into the giveaway. But yeah, get down there, like and subscribe. I really want to give this thing away because I really want my pedestal back because we had a loss in the family. I'm going to do a video on that. It makes me very sad. I lost in one of our droids. So sad. I'm going to have to try to figure out how to build him again. It makes me so sad. But anyway, I hope you guys liked tagging along. I don't usually do watch parties. I don't usually do watch stuff because I enjoy watching it on the screen without this and that and lights and all that in my face. But this one was special. This is my Ahsoka. This is Tales of the Jedi. These are short. They're 15 minutes. The next stream is going to be about an hour because there's only 3 of them that are like 20 minutes long. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, and I'm really glad we get this little stuff, right? It's not a lot. These are little blips into the Star Wars universe, little visions that are brilliant, and I dig it. So thanks for tagging along, everybody. Chillmonger, Flying Fish, General Grievous, Quentin, all of you guys, thank you for coming and hanging out. I know it's early, it's Monday for me. It feels like every day is a Monday right now. But yeah, we're going to do more of this tomorrow morning. I'm going to go watch Andor on the regular screen. But that show is just fire. We'll talk about that with some of the guys, I'm sure, later in the week. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It's been a while. I miss streaming. It's been real busy in real life. Work and the things that pay the bills have taken a little bit of priority right now over the content. But I am coming back with a full vengeance in a couple weeks. I am going to try to do more streaming with the guys, maybe try to get some gameplay in over the course of the next week. But tomorrow morning, 100%, I have the full day off. So we will be tomorrow morning. We'll watch 2, 3, and 4 of Tales of the Jedi. We might even get some Fortnite in. And we're just going to see where we end up. But guys, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I know these are kind of, there's not a lot of visuals. It's just me sitting here reacting and talking. That's why I don't really like them so much. I really like interacting with you guys. But come back tomorrow morning. We'll do the Dooku thing. And make sure to get down there and like and subscribe. I really want to give this PlayStation away. I really want to make somebody's Christmas awesome. Whether it's for you, for your kids, for your grandma, I don't care who it's for. Get down there, like and subscribe so we can give this thing away. And there will be more prizes. It won't just be that one giveaway. There'll be more prizes. We'll give away some swag and all that fun stuff, but some merch. But until then, tomorrow, we'll see you guys. I'll be here at 8 a.m. I'll probably create a thumbnail and drop it early so that you guys know what's coming. I didn't really make an announcement for this because things have been out of control. And I remembered last night that today is Tales of the Jedi Day. So for everybody, don't forget, get your pet spayed and neutered, help control the pet population, love, cherish your family. Don't forget, every day is a gift. That's why we call it the present. And make sure the people that you know in your life know you care about them. Until then, I am the Star Wars Obsession. Thank you for watching. And as always, may the Force be with you.